I still don't understand why just over 20 years ago, 7 o'clock for these things. That's how long it's been. Yeah, I remember the first year they stopped spraying. I tell you, these ticks were not as bad as they are today, but they weren't far off.
Break.
Go ahead there, Mac. Start the net, VA380.
Oh, thank you very much. Attention all stations, this is Victor Alpha 3, India, Mike Whiskey. It's 7 p.m. Time to rock and roll. This is the Lake Ontario Radio Club net. Is known as LORC. We're using ZOE repeater 443.075, positive 5 offset, no tone required, and the repeater is courtesy of yep, it'll come to me. Anyways, we'll thank him later on. Yes, let's get to business. Is there any time-sensitive or mobile stations that think they need preferential treatment? Come on in.
VA3XLJ drive-through.
VE3RWJ short time.
Okay, there's 3 heard from VA3XLJ. The next one was a question mark because it was a bit of a double. And number 3 is Chris. So station number 2, you want to come back with your call sign one time?
Victor Echo 3, Bravo, Mike Oscar, handheld.
Okay, all right. We'll start with Vanya, VA3XLJ mobile, and thanks for stopping by. It was nice to see you once again, and trust you and the young gaffer have a wonderful dinner. Is it McDonald's tonight?
No, I'll have a coffee. He'll have a chicken nuggets. He loves those, so I get him when mother is not looking. Anyway, so I'm gonna give you a just quick check-in and check-out. So 7-3 mark, and you're coming like 9++ to McDonald's here in Lancaster on Golf Links, Blue P Links, whatever the road called his name. So yeah, that will be all for me. I'll join you guys for the little barbecue a little bit later on.
QSL. I was telling Kevin that everybody's going to get a 5.9 signal report, but I don't want to shortchange you. You're 15 over S9. Really appreciate you checking out with us tonight. Very good. Thank you very much. And number 2 with a bullet, VE3BMO handheld.
Yes, sir. On the hand. Outside on the porch, so I get a better signal and I don't sound all, popcornish. Yep, just to be for the pot and gonna listen along. Thanks for doing the net for our pad and everybody else, including myself. VE3BMO. Hi, everybody.
Roger. 5x9, Pierre, 5x9. And VA3RWJ, you're next on the list. Go ahead.
Yep, good evening, Matt. I have no traffic from Ancaster. Had a good day, had some good food on the barbecue. Everything's great.
Okay, roger that. Any nets tonight?
None that I know of, other than the Science Net at 9 p.m. over on VE3WOO. That's the main one, I think. The Skywide 40-meter net, I think, is at 8:30 on 7170. That's the same frequency as the transprovincial net.
Oh, so that's after the ACS net. UA is going to run up to 7140.
Yeah, 7100. After the simplex net.
Okay, QSL. All right, and the simplex net on Saturday night is on 146.54. I can't imagine why they get away with that, because it's too close to the calling frequency. They should actually be up at least at 146.55.0. But, you know, they've been doing it for years, so be it. And Chris, you're also a 5x9 to my station, Roger.
All right, sounds good. Carry on, sir. V3RWJ.
All right. Anybody else? Time-sensitive check-ins for LORC? Go ahead. All right, then let's open it up. And got my pen poised in my right hand and ready to take check-ins for the LORC. Please come on in. Don't try to clobber each other.
Charlie Kilo 3, India Mike United.
Victor Echo 3, Alpha Juliet Fox.
Victor Echo 3, India Uniform Kilowatt.
VE3NCA.
Victor Echo 3, Foxtrot Juliet Juliet.
Victor Alpha 3, X-Ray Lima Mike.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu.
Is that all you got? Okay. CK3IMU. Yeah, I'm using that call sign. Yeah. Okay. Hail King Charlie. So, come on in, Kevin. You get a 5x9, and you get a 5x9. Go ahead.
And you get a 5x9. Yeah, no, just a quick check-in for you there. I'll let it roll. Good evening to you and everyone on net. We'll be listening along. Back to net control, V3KQ.
All right. So which call sign is it I'm putting in the log?
Charlie Kilo 3, India Mike United.
Okay. All right. Very good. VE3HAF, come on in.
Roger, Prescott Coast Guard Radio.
Good evening, repeaters coming over the band S7 or so. I know this usually comes in a lot stronger. I got you on direct road about an S2 to S3, also a little bit on the weaker side. And I think the bands may be opening at least 20 meter, I think, is opening up a little bit. This afternoon I made a contact to a station in Spain. So maybe the bands will be coming back soon. Back to you, V3HF.
Yeah, QSL, from what I saw this morning, the band conditions looked a little bit more favorable, a little more green, a little less red. Although, what was the A index? I guess it was a little bit high, so things were a bit noisy. So, yeah, looking forward to 40 meters after dark. Pick up a few extra POTA check-ins and help those guys activate their parks. That's my real main concern. And although my meter says S2, M9, I'm giving everybody a 5x9 signal report tonight. Roger?
Roger, I'll take that.
Okay, and we'll listen for you on 2 meters, 146.54 at 8 o'clock. And VE3IUK coming from Dundas.
Yep, good evening, Mac. I think you're trying to think of Terry, VE3IQL, is who you're wanting to thank for the use of the repeater. I think that's his call sign anyway. We're just sitting here out in the front porch and enjoying the evening. Back to you, Mac, VE3IUK.
Alrighty. And Bill, you're absolutely right. And that's exactly the guy I was struggling to remember. Terry. Terry VE3IUK, the founder of the feast. So, Bill, everybody gets a 5x9 tonight. Are you okay with that?
Oh, we're more than okay, and you're coming in on the input full gliding, so you got a nice signal here. Back to you.
Alrighty. VA3NCA, you're next on the list. Go ahead.
Good evening, Mac, and all on net. Thanks for picking up the net. and running it. I assume RPAD is otherwise engaged tonight. On reverse, you're a strong S9 actually. Actual meter reading to my station. So good conditions in that respect. Although between us, that's pretty normal. So, anyways, not much going on here. Cut the grass again. This weather is causing it to grow real fast. So I got that out of the way. And other than that, didn't get much else done. Tried to listen for Vanya there out at his park, but I couldn't hear him on 20. So unfortunately, I couldn't help him out. I heard some people call him though, so I trust he activated just fine. Thanks again for doing it, Mac, and I'll send it back to you, VA3NCA. Back to that.
Okay, roger that. I guess I forgot some further details. Chuck of VA3CJZ has been kind enough to offer, agree to streaming the net on YouTube. So if you put in his call sign VA3CJZ in the search box on the YouTube page, it should come up close to the top. Click on that link and you'll be able to listen live. So yes, I have it on good information from VE3GNP that RPAD is somehow restrained. I'm not exactly sure whether this is incarceration or something else, but we trust he'll serve his time peacefully and get out and be back with us shortly. Okay, thanks for that 5x9 report. You're also 5x9 to my station. VE3FJJ Flynn, welcome back, and welcome back again. Good to chat with you this afternoon.
Well, thank you there, Mac, and everybody on that. It's been a pleasure. I'm glad I was back. And no traffic to report over here. Just thought I'd get a friendly check-in there.
Roger, roger. That's what we're all about, friendly check-ins. There's no animosity here, that's for sure. Alrighty. XLM I got, you'll have to clarify whether it's a Victor Alpha or a Victor Echo, but you're next up on the list. Go ahead.
Hello, Mac, and everyone on frequency, and also Chuck waving on YouTube. It's Victor Alpha 3 XLM, Greg and Bimbrook. No comment, no traffic, just wanted to check in. Doing a good job, Mac. You're a trained professional. Coming in at 5.9, maybe 5.89, but close enough.
Don't swell his head.
All right. Well, there you go. And thanks for that vote of confidence, Kevin. So, yes, good to hear you in there as well. And, Greg, tonight you got a 5x9 signal report. How's that?
I'll take it. That's a first for me.
Oh, many more to come. Many more to come. All righty. And our video host tonight, Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu. Thanks again for picking up the responsibility for streaming the net, and certainly appreciate the extra efforts there. Chuck, go ahead.
Hey, good evening, Mac, and everyone on frequency. Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu. Chuck here by the Center Mall. And I was going to mention something about what you said about RPAD being restrained. I was hoping that wasn't true, but because I know the last time something like this happened, someone made a joke about it, and RPAD got quite upset. Because it was a rumor he didn't like, and anyways, I know RPAD likes to voice his opinion to authority, so maybe that's what happened, and hopefully he's back with us soon. Other than that, I was going to call you RPAD. Mac, you're coming in at an S40 over here on reverse. Very good signal. And for anyone listening and would like to see us on YouTube, just put in VA3CJZ in the YouTube search box. And tonight we are under the title VE3LOW, Lake Ontario West Radio Club Net. But you can find us live. And so you can move the slider back right to the beginning if you want, or halfway through, wherever you like. You can move that slider back and listen to us and see our station here down by the Center Mall. We're looking at 21.2 degrees. Very lovely day. Been procrastinating on cutting grass. We'll have to do that tomorrow. The wife will be at work until dinner time. So Mother's Day, we'll have to wait till after dinner. Okay, we'll send it back to you there, Mac.
Very good, Chuck. So, as is customary for tonight, you get a 5x9 signal from me. And you remind me of how I spent my afternoon. I actually dragged the lawnmower out of the backyard and filled it up with gas, checked the oil, and gave the rope a couple of pulls, and it fired back into life. Haven't touched it since last fall. No special treatment for the lawn cutting equipment. It's work hardened, let's put it that way. And yes, I managed to get my front grass cut and some of the side yard. There's more to come, and the backyard is going to be another deal. But maybe if the weather holds out, I'll get the riding lawnmower turned over and fired up tomorrow, and at least get some of that cut down. Things are starting to get a little overgrown, and we don't want the neighbors to complain. So now I'm not the worst house on the street. I know where that is. It's nice and close, but I'm not either. I'm neither the worst or the best at this point in time. The guy that's kitty corner to me is absolutely OCD about his lawn. I'm sure he crawls through the grass and picks the dandelions out by hand, because his grass is just a perfect little spot with everything green, and yeah, he's very proud of it. All right, we've come to the end of my list. Once again, this is Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey. We still have some time for some more check-ins for the LORC. Please come forward.
VE3LOW.
Good evening, Al. You sound really good. I heard you chasing some stuff on 40 meters today. I think I'd already picked up that station, and you came in on my tail. Wondered if you were following me, but no, I'm sure it's not the case. You're sounding good tonight. What else have you been up to?
Oh, I just got finished cutting the back half of my lawn, doing my thing, enjoying life, enjoying the evening actually. But
good job, Al.
All's good here. VE3LOW.
Okay, roger that. Yeah, I kind of figured you were busy with grass because you had the 100 acres that you did yesterday, and then the upper place that you had to get done today, and so on and so on and so on. But yeah, that green stuff, it doesn't stop. It just doesn't stop. So we had the wet weather, then we had a week of sunny weather, and my goodness gracious, the stuff I cut today, the grass had already gone to seed, so that'll obviously help with the next growth. But that just means it's going to have to get cut all that much sooner. All right, you get a 5x9 signal from me tonight. Anything else there, Al?
No, all's good, Mac. I sent you an email too. I'm not sure if you're interested, but this guy with the FT8, whatever the hell it is, yeah, check it out. He's all about it. The FT891, whatever. No, just enjoying life, enjoying the evening. Everything's good to go now.
All right, QSL, and 891. Yes, 891 was the activity this morning. I unboxed it. I set it up here in the shack, attached it to my base long wire antenna, made some POTA contacts on it, played around with some of the filters and settings, and ready to take it outside and get. Yeah, I'm excited about that. Packed into that little tiny footprint. Very, very trust it lasts. All right, let's see if we still have. This is Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey. We're looking for more check-ins for the.
Yeah, VA3 NFL, VE3 KKP. I got your email there, Al, and hopefully tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure whether you put her up yet. I didn't hear anything. So, yeah, when you do, check it out. Let me know.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no problem, Al. Back to that control.
Okay, we're getting closer to Christmas, Kevin.
Hey.
Okay, just saying. All right. By the way, let's go back to Wade. VA3 NCA. While we're talking about antennas, how's your plans coming along? Okay, Wade's embarrassed. Sorry about that. Most sincere apologies. Yes, Wade also has some antennas to put up, and looking forward to that day. All right, Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey, that's me. LORC, Lake Ontario Radio Club, and this is the evening at. We have lots of time to fill and nothing to talk about, so we've been cutting grass, we've been trying out new radios, playing with antennas. What else have I been doing? Oh, yes, I tried to sleep in today, but wouldn't you know it, I got used to getting up early all week long, and I got up at the same time this morning. But nonetheless, that means that I'm in my new groove. Thanks for everybody's well wishes on my new ventures, and traveling back and forth to Guelph is not all that bad. Anyways, VA3IMW, that's me. LORC, that's the net. And we have time for some check-ins. Please come forward.
Victor Echo 3, Lima, Bravo, India.
V3LBI, VA3IMW. Good evening, Larry. You're sounding pretty good tonight. And welcome to the net. You too get a 5x9 signal report, Roger.
Yeah, QSL, the 5x9. I think you're doing the same about this way too, Mac. Well, I haven't got the antenna hooked up, but it sounds good.
Roger that. Yep. Your dummy load's getting out just perfectly. I'm glad it's a good sturdy unit.
Yeah, we spent the afternoon at a birthday party for my brother-in-law, 75th. So it was kind of an interesting afternoon. Quite a few people there. Enjoyed ourselves. So not that far away, just up basically at Stone Church and Upper Gage, which is not that far from our place. So like it was an enjoyable afternoon.
Very good, very good. A birthday suit party. That's significant. All right, 75 years. That's good. He's still active, I trust.
Yeah, he's still active. He's got some, obviously, at that age, some problems, but no, other than that, like I say, it was a very good afternoon. I'm not sure how many people. I'd say a good plus 20 were there. So, and then Monday is my wife and myself anniversary, so we're kind of planning what we're going to do, which we're not sure yet, but I may come up with something.
Is this one of those milestones?
No. Well, I don't know what you call a milestone anymore. I guess anything over 40 is a milestone.
Yeah, you're coming up on 75 years married, right?
Yeah, almost. Yeah, I was married very young.
QSL. Alrighty. And yeah, who was it used to joke about celebrating being married for so many years? And then he would say, "Oh, and that was 3 different wives."
Over 40 years. Yeah, exactly. Anyways, no, I'll be 47 years on Monday, so not a milestone, but somewhere close.
Roger that. Yes. We were married in 1980. 1985. Yeah, so yeah, we're creeping up on those big numbers. So, yep. And spent all that time with a single spouse. That says something. Tenacity. All right, Larry, anything else for the net before I carry on and, carry on?
Nope, that's it, Mac. Carry on. VE3LBA.
All right, thanks for that. And happy anniversary, if not a little early. I am Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey, your gracious host. This is the LORC, and we got time for a few more check-ins. Come on in.
Ready, chat?
Go ahead, Al.
Hey, can you put me on reverse and tell me how I'm coming in now? I changed my antenna location.
Okay. You want a real reading? It's 5 and 8. 5 and 8. How's that sound?
Oh, I can live with that.
Yeah, QSL. But like I said to Kevin earlier, tonight everybody's 5 by 9.
I'll take it.
Yeah, roger that. Actually, everybody should be 5 and 9 plus 50, because that's where the repeater comes to me. 50 over S9. So, yep. This is Victor Alpha 3, Indy Mike Whiskey, LORC. Check-ins. Come on in. Well, VE3LBI was number 13. Who's
Wife and I's 31st anniversary May. Fortunately, I was sick in bed, so I wasn't. We'll have to do a celebration another time there. But yeah, just wanted to check in and say hello.
Well, happy anniversary and speedy recovery, all in one. How does that sound?
Yeah, thanks for Matt for that. Yeah, nothing else to defend there. We'll be listening on.
All right. Thanks for taking time and energy to key up and say hello. This is Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey. Hello, RCNet. Let's come on in with some more check-ins. Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey's listening. LORC. And time for check-ins. Check-ins, chickens, and chuckins. Okay, not sure where that guy is across the lake. VE3TGL. Okay, no Uwe tonight. Who else is missing? VA3NFG. He went away for dinner and never came back. Alright, Candy is minor absence, nonetheless. This is Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey. What do we got on the clock here? 1928. We might as well call out for last call. Last call stations. Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey. This is the LORC. Come on in.
Is it whiskey or visky?
It's Visky. Visky. It's double.
VA3 Eddie.
VA3NE, you get a 5x9 signal report from me. Good evening, Kevin. Did you get out and activate anything today?
No, didn't really move any further than the front porch there. Just stayed around the house today. Listened to the music. The food trucks all along Ottawa Street. A lot of traffic. Still going on. I think my daughter and her boyfriend just went to check it out. But other than that, not much. Just been listening along, and I give you a last minute check in here before you close the net down. VA3NE.
All right, Kevin. Well, good to hear you in there. And you're number 15. There may be a chance that there's 16 station to check in. Let's see. This is Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey for the LORC, looking for check-ins.
VE3 GMP, Suite 16.
VE3 GNE, you also get a 5x9 signal tonight, Garnett. Sounding good. How are things on 1.2 gigahertz?
Quiet. There's no static, no interference, no nothing. It's a very quiet band.
Oh, roger that. Okay. I'll pencil that in. If I need somewhere to go that's quiet and I need some nap time, then I'll stick my head in a microwave. No, don't do that. Yeah. So do you actually do anything with your microwave frequencies other than I guess you did some signal reports with ARPED. I think Albert's got some of that stuff, and then what's the guy across in Burlington? Can't even remember his call sign. I remember his face, but that's a little scary. But anything else other than just some signal reports in the evening?
Yeah, that's about it. Other than making my coffee.
Oh yes, yeah. If it keeps your coffee hot, that's definitely worth the investment. You know, I joke about it, but seriously, there's got to be a use for it, and obviously, it's a very efficient way to use low power. And I think there's probably an application out there for data transmission station to station. So you guys keep us posted on how things are developing. I'm not ready to invest in that technology right now. I'm just having way too much fun with HF.
Yeah, I hear you. I got HF as well. I'm all over the place.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And we shared some road space on Friday, so make sure you don't leave any nasty tire tracks there. Yeah, I think we also shared some diversions off of the main number 6 highway. So, yeah, the up and down number 6 on a daily basis from Monday to Friday is going to become a regular thing for me, probably between now and at least the end of the year. It's going to be into January when our bricks and mortar are completion in Welland. So, very good. Anything else for everybody on the net here? The 15 other people listening to you.
Not much to add. Just good evening. Maybe we'll catch on the radio. Like I said, the local repeater is SLD, VA3 SLD, and that was pretty good. It's on top of the hospital out there.
Yeah, roger that. I haven't gotten around to programming that into my mobile radio yet, but the nice thing is I'm able to hit this repeater from number 6 and 7 highway intersection right up at the top of Guelph. And if you catch me when I'm at the peaks of the hills as I'm coming back down towards the 401, then it's a straight shot. So yeah, the connectivity is well, the coverage of the ZOE repeater is just phenomenal. All right, SLD, I'll scribbling myself a note. Thanks again for checking in, Garnet. This is VA3IMW, LORC net, and we still have a few seconds left for any last-minute check-ins. Last call, last call, last call. Who's going to be number 17?
Yeah, thanks for doing the nap, Mac. I appreciate it.
No worries, Garnet. Okay, who doubled with Garnet?
Recheck, VE3LBI.
VE3LBI, go ahead.
That net tonight, 14654.
14654. Yes, that's the UVE net, 2 meters.
Yep, 8 o'clock, right?
QSL.
Wonder if you're still going to try to run it on 7100.
RWJ confirmed that they're going to run something on 7100 at 8:30.
Yep, okay, no problem. All right, thanks, Mac. VE3LBI.
Roger that. This is Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey, LORC. Any last-minute check-ins?
Delta.
Okay. TGL, I got you, and ending Delta.
Victor Echo 3, Charlie Golf Delta.
Okay.
Okay, gotcha. VE3TGL, come on in. You're dragging your feet a little bit today there, Uwe.
Yeah. VE3TGL here. Hope everyone's having a good day there on the net. And yeah, just checking in. I just got in. I was out all day, did some grocery shopping, walked the dog, and chores. Just got in, and surprised to hear you doing on that. But I guess our pad needs a break every once in a while. Yeah, we'll be on 5-4, and the Skywide net will be on at 7100. And, I got a pretty noisy noise floor over here, so I'm not hoping for miracles or anything like that. But we'll give it a shot anyways and see how it goes. VE3TGL, and repeaters coming in pretty good today, and I did not check you on reverse, but I suspect you're doing pretty good anyways. VE3TGL, back to net control. Thanks for taking me.
Roger that. Very good. So Ube, everybody gets a 5x9 signal report tonight. So here's yours. 5x9, 5x9. And let's go over and bring in Charlie Golf Delta. Good to hear you. New call sign, I think, in my books.
Yeah, I'm a long way away. I'm out here in Mississauga. Just put up a new antenna today. I'm hearing you very clearly, and it sounds like you're kind of getting me, but maybe not all the way.
I'm kind of getting you all the way. You are a true 5x9 signal to my station on direct, and actually your first key up you doubled with Ube. So the nasty thing about FM is usually the stronger signal gets through, and when you have competing signals that are of similar signal strength, they just kind of mush each other out. As opposed to sideband, where you can hear audio from multiple stations all at the same time. Makes things much more fun. But yes, you're coming through loud and clear. Can't complain. Audio clarity is broadcast quality as well.
Well, thanks very much. It's nice to be on this net. You're out in Ancaster, as I understand it, and we have a beautiful night. So thanks for listening to me and letting me know how the sound is coming back. VE3 CGD, I'll be clear after this.
Roger that. Okay, just for your information, this net runs on this repeater Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays. And then Monday through Thursday, we use a simplex frequency of 446.000. 40 or 70 centimeters is fairly quiet, so everybody with suitable equipment usually is able to communicate either in simplex or utilizing the repeater. So with your signal coming across the lake, I'm sure that you'd be well heard in simplex as well. So 7 p.m., 7 days a week. Like I said, Friday, Saturday, Sunday on the ZOE repeater. Monday through Thursday, 446.125. Roger. Okay, on to other things. This is Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey. LORC Net. We're still looking for a check-in or two. Last call, last call.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Romeo, Fox Mac. How you doing?
Good evening, Vern. You get a 5x9 signal report tonight. How does that start?
Oh, that's great. I had between Waterdown and where you are. I gather you're up near the Costco, I think. I used to think you were further along the link, but I think you're near the Costco.
Well, not really near the Costco, kind of near the Costco. Upper Horning, if the Upper Horning ran through the link, I'd be right at that intersection. But yeah, the Lincoln Alexander Parkway sound barrier wall is the end of my backyard, and I'm right beside Upper Horning.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I always find it funny when we need to go to the Costco. We've got to go way down that hill on the 6th, and then along the 403, and then like way back up the hill.
Okay, now you know how I go to work every day. All the way down the 403, pick up number 6 highway, and climb back up the hill to Waterdown and up to Guelph. Yeah, it would be nice if I had a helicopter.
Exactly, or if there was some way of not having to go down and up the hill. And I feel like the hill at 6 is a little steeper than the Waterdown one here, well, the Burlington one on Dundas.
Yeah, I think they planned it that way. Actually, the grade of the road, they haven't really changed it all that much. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that in some point in time, they're probably going to grade off some of that hill, because they could certainly stretch that out. Because once you get to the top of the hill, between the apex and the intersection at Highway 5, I kind of feel like the road takes a dip, and yeah, I'm sure that they could smooth out that transition quite a bit, and that would certainly be a benefit in the foul weather seasons, where they actually end up shutting down that portion of the road, because cars and trucks get stuck going up and others slip and slide coming down, and that causes great catastrophes. Anyways, Vern, you're out for a walk. I can hear you huffing and puffing a little bit. You're getting some good exercise. Nice and warm out there still, and taking advantage of the warm weather situation is definitely a big bonus. Roger?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's just too nice of a day to spend it inside. So I did a bunch of running around today. I took care of the grandson for a while, and then cut the lawn and did some other stuff, and figured, yeah, I need to get outside and play radio.
Well, you certainly chose the right day. It's good to hear your voice on the radio, and yeah, the weather. I can't believe how nice it is. I didn't have any excuses today to not get the lawnmower out, so I did, and I took my work-hardened lawnmower out of the backyard after it had been covered with snow and all the rest of that stuff. I don't take any real special care of outdoor equipment. It's outdoors. That's where it's supposed to be. So checked the oil, topped up the gas, gave the rope a couple of pulls, and it fired back up. A buddy of mine, he's always shaking his head and giving me the finger wag. You should be more careful. You gotta put everything all wrapped up for the winter time. And yeah, he's just amazed at how well that old lawnmower is still kicking. I think I paid $45 for it, like gonna say 12 or 13 years ago, and bought it secondhand. Even at that, strange story was when I went to pick it up from the guy that was selling it, I looked on the underside, and I asked him if he actually cut grass with it. He says, "Oh yeah, I use it all the time." And I couldn't figure out how, because they had the blade mounted upside down, so the cutting edge was opposite to the direction the blade was turning. So he wasn't cutting grass; he was just beating it to death. Anyways, it's orange, and it's called the Brute, and it's still performing well for us today. All right, Vern, thanks again for your check-in tonight, and I thought I counted everybody up, but I forgot the number. Anyways, we're now at 19:45 on the clock. This is Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey. We're at last call stations for the LORC. Anybody else wants to get their call sign in the log? Come on in. All right, we'll call it quits right there. This is Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey. I do want to count the number of stations here. I think we're at 20 even.
VE3XKV.
VE3XKV, you're going to leave me with an odd number. Good to hear you on the radio tonight. Thanks for joining us tonight for the net.
Well, I thought I'd give you give you another beat, so to speak, there, Max. It's Bob at this end here, and yeah, I don't usually work repeaters, but this repeater has always been good. I'm right now I'm traveling along number 5 highway, using the handy talkie in the mobile.
Yeah, QSL. The coverage of this repeater is phenomenal. Do you know where the Big Red Apple is down on the 401 out towards Bowmanville?
Well, I know where Bowmanville is, yeah. Well, you got a shot across the lake, I guess.
Yeah, QSL. So out towards Kingston, Bowmanville, Belleville. I forget what's close to that. But yeah, I
Brockville.
I hit this repeater from that area where the Big Red Apple is. So obviously you're taking advantage of the peaks and valleys of the highway, but yeah, and a straight shot across the lake, nothing in the way. And on a regular basis, now that I'm working in Guelph again, from number 6 and number 7 highway, that intersection up there, always a nice clear shot down to this repeater.
Oh, very good. Well, that's on the north side of Guelph, right?
Yeah, QSL. So yeah, you go number 6 up to 401, and then it takes a little jog, and then number 6 a little further north. So yep, where number 7 intersects.
Yeah, well, 100 years ago, when I first got married, actually 53 years ago, I guess, wife and I lived up there on Speedvale, pretty close to that intersection there. So I know exactly what you're talking about there.
Roger that, yeah. And I worked for another division of Linamar, 2012 to 2014, which was just slightly north of Speedville. So yeah, it's all familiar territory. It's just like falling off a bike, right? You do it all over again. Anyways, Bob, appreciate the additional bean for the pot, and actually you did round out the number to an even 20. So at that, I'll bid you 7 threes, safe travels, and we'll listen for you down the log. Anything else for us?
No, Mike, it's just a pleasure talking to you, and we'll endeavor to talk a little bit. I haven't been on the air very much. Got a few things going on here, so Well, we'll talk about that another time. VE3XKV.
Alrighty, VE3XKV, VA3IMW. A pleasure as always. All right, so I guess this is going to bring the net to a close. This is Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey for the LORC. Thank you very much to Terry VE3IQL for the maintenance and procurement of this repeater. Equipment is working flawlessly, and certainly appreciate the service that it provides to the community. I'm going to stand by for a few minutes on the frequency. If there's anybody that wants to come in and say hello, feel free. But for the large part, this repeater will be returned back to normal amateur use. Thank you all for your check-ins tonight, and good y'all in threes.
Thanks for doing it, Mac. VA3CJZ. Just to let everyone know, in case you want to watch the net on YouTube, just put in VA3CJZ for tonight. We have streamed the net on my channel, so put in VA3CJZ, and tonight we have the title VE3LOW Radio Club Net. So anybody who wants to watch it, please feel free. Thanks for doing it, Mac. This is Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu. Hi, Bob.
Hey, Chuck.
Yeah, want to wish RPAD a speedy return home. And by the way, Bob, VE3XKV, VA3CJZ, are you heading home now?
Yeah, I'm in the survey and just pulling into my driveway here. What's with RPAD?
Apparently Garnett says RPAD was detained by the law. That's all I heard.
Yeah, this could be somewhat fictitious, but Garnett just contacted me earlier this afternoon to say RPAD's out of town or otherwise disposed, and we were kibitzing about him being incarcerated. So not necessarily the truth of the truth, but it's it would be a fun story. But we don't want to embellish on fake news. Anyways, we trust he gets home safe, whatever his engagement is.
There we go. Yeah, I was made up again. Oh dear. Okay. You had me going there, Mac. So there you go. All right then. All right, we're going to shut down the YouTube feed and return the frequency back to regular operation. VA3CJZ.
Well, hopefully, RPAD will have a story to tell when he gets back. Then I guess.
Yeah, he always does.
Yeah, he does. He loves the chit chat. So okay.